The most recent book is called Faster Than Normal, and it's the basic premise is I spent my entire life with ADHD, but when I was growing up as a kid, it was sit down, you're disrupting the class disease, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was no drugs for it; it didn't exist. And so for me, I realized that all the shit I was doing as a kid was really my way of self-medicating. Whether it was talking out in class, making jokes, getting in trouble, whatever. I was looking for that dopamine. I was looking for that hit that I didn't have, and figuring out ways to stay focused and energized. And about, 15 years ago, I realized, okay, I have a name for this. It's called ADHD. And now everything makes sense, right? There's a reason I became a skydiver. There's a reason that, most people, they go skydiving, they jump once, they're very happy. They go away. Now I have, 500 jumps on my belt, and I'm licensed. Other people, I did my first 5K. Now I train for marathons. So it's like an Ironman triathlon. I've done 2 Ironman triathlons. So it's like I have that all or nothing mentality, or as I call it, my 2 speeds, or namaste, and I'll cut a bitch. And so,
yes, obsessed, dude. I love it.
Exactly. So for me, it really is about my early morning exercise, all this stuff that people think is crazy actually works for me, and it turns out it works for a lot of other people. So I launched a podcast about 2 years ago called Faster Than Normal, where we interview people who have done really well utilizing their ADHD as an advantage, such as, we've had Tony Robbins, we've had Seth Godin, all these people who use their ADHD and believe that it's one of the reasons for their success. So from that, the book Faster Than Normal came out, and the basic premise behind Faster Than Normal, unlocking the gifts of the ADHD brain, is anyone who has ADHD or doesn't and just wants 3 hours of their lives back, if they do what people with ADHD do to master their time, they will get that time back. You have to understand yourself. You have to understand what works for you. You have to get your brain in the right mindset. All this stuff has to be done every single day. And it sounds like it's, sort of a crazy scale. Oh, you get up at 3:30 in the morning. What are you, a farmer? No, it works for me, because I have like I said, I have a 4-year-old daughter, 4.5-year-old daughter, and I'm a single dad. And so the days that I have her, I'm pretty much, I'm doing my thing. And if I need to work out, which I do, I can't say, oh, I'll go for a run, just leave her home. No, no such luck. So I make sure that I get my workouts in super early before she wakes up. I bought a Peloton bike, which has changed my life.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So I'll be on that bike at 3:30 this morning. I was on the bike at 3:45 this morning. I rode for about a little over an hour. I didn't have my daughter this morning, so I rode on the bike, and then I went to the gym for a 5:30 workout, lifting and running, and that's what works for me. And everyone thinks I'm crazy, but no, it's all good.